This is the 2019 start of year overview for our layout. And we'll just start right here in the yard. With the yard, we've got all the... it's packed. We're going to have to take some of the cars out because there's no room. We actually got a couple of engines waiting over in the plastics factory because there's no room. But we've got a bunch of cars. We've got the Amtrak train, which we just put the chip in for. The Kadee engine, which is new for this year, and we'll take a closer look at that. Boxcar, CSX, and just the Tri-Rail. So, a lot of the trains, etc., etc. And up here also, which we will get running this year, hopefully, is the engine yard with one engine and our lovely engine house. Also with no engines. But that engine house is nice. And then you come right out from here, and we've got the lumber yard with the car being loaded up for lumber and storage for it all. And the tracks. And then we've got the two tracks running here through some scenery. Then we have the Shell gas station. And new for this year is the blinking signals, which we can turn on and off using a switch down here. Off, on, and this is the switch down there, that controller. And so that's nice, and we will install sensors and, you know, the bars that go down. We've got the Shell gas station with some pretty expensive gas, from what I can tell. We have the orange juice plant, which would usually have refrigerator cars in front of it, but those are out and about. And the tracks continue going along this road. We've got the cement factory, which has been around for a while. I think there's a video on it. And I'll take that off. That's not the right scale. And that's just old news. Old news. And then we have the Safeway oil, which looks pretty oily. And some trains stopped at the moment. And then this is all of our cars, or some of our cars stopped here because Mr. Velez is putting on the siding for the bridge, which is all new. Yeah. We're going to get this looking nice. Then we have over here A1 American Metal. That's pretty old. When did we put the Tri-State Mill in? Has that been around?
Yeah, it's been around a while. Yep.
Yeah.
And that's not its permanent spot. It's just kind of...
And there's a bit of the slow motion switch machine down there. Then we have the plastics factory, which still kind of looks like a box. The building itself, but the detailing around it has been done up considerably. And we've got the plastic holding columns, and we've got the detailing all along this side. So, and those are those two engines because there's no room for them in the yard. Here are those refrigerator cars. One came loose and emergency services had to respond. Hence fire trucks, police cars, etc. Moving on here, just more scenery. We have moving and storage. That little building over there. We've got a new BNSF engine, which I really like, and we'll also take a closer look at. And we've got the electrical plant that just looks very all over the place with those wires. The Helix are work in progress suburban community with houses. Our very dusty old Amtrak station here, but like very dusty. That'll get a permanent home someday when we start working along this corner. But we have the detailing here. There's a helicopter on the roof of that oil plant over there, because that's where my super secret spy police headquarters are. And you've got some oil. It does work as an actual oil plant, but it's also that. More scenery, and then it runs right along here. Some more scenery, to the grain mill, which I'm not sure if was around either by the last video. It's been quite a while. It's got some trucks over there. I really like the detailing over here. And then we just go to the upper level yard, which has some wood cars that are supposed to be down in the plant over there. And then it's got the steam engine. And it's pretty much a CSX engine. That's one of our noise-making engines back there. And that's it. And now I'm going to show some of our new engines that I showed you. Okay, and here we are back with the Katie engine, which was the first one I showed you. Respectfully named after Kate E, the sister. It's got really nice detailing. It doesn't look as weathered as some of the other engines. It looks pretty new, but it's got some really cool colors and the details on the stairs. And you can, I'm not sure if the camera can capture that, but there's you can tell the individual chain links over there, and you've got all these, and that says Proud Heritage, Powerful Future, Union Pacific, Building America. I like Union Pacific. UP, Union Pacific 1988. And then it also says MKT. And the smaller letters underneath that, sorry that that's blurry, say the National Railroad Team Union. My eyes don't deceive me. And then it's got some more small details along there. White sticker, some other stuff that I can't read. It's got the horn up here. And the detailing in these are really nice with the individual fan blades. And it's even got the tiniest of details in the cabin, cockpit, what to call that, and it's got a cool star up front, so it looks real nice. Oh, that's a good view of the individual chain links. So that is the Katie engine. Now on to the BNSF. And here's the BNSF engine, which stands for Burlington Northern Santa Fe. And I really like the colors on this one. And this one came all detailed like this. At least when we found it, it was. And a little bit of the details are us, but a lot of them are previous. It's also got a ton of detail, like that there. Individual little wheels and writing underneath that, which is actual letters. Don't ask me why. Nobody can read it. The chain link's black as opposed to the rest of the colors, which is very nice. And then all these are colored too. And it's got the grating, the vents. No. Notably along here, sorry for the shadow, there's not the individual fan, but not as much. The paint job is a little more detailed in places. And that's the front of it. It's got windshield wipers, BNSF, and nice big letters in the hook, a snowplow. And you can't really tell, but this is really like real metal. It really shines along here like dirty metal should, which I don't think that's a color, but it looks great. And that's it for the BNSF engine, I'd say. Oh, can't really see in there, but there's a detail in there too. There's a couple of seats. Oh, there's a good shot. There's some seats in there. That's it for the BNSF engine. And that's it for our pre-2019 overview of the layout. Look forward to seeing how things change. See you later.